Hey guys, my name is Eric Farewell and we're here at Aviator in Lake Wales, Florida. You are here right now, or you're on your way here, and this is a video to walk you through the do's and don'ts of what to do at Lake Wales Airport. Hello, welcome. My name is Eric Farewell and you have found yourself in one of the most magical, incredible places in the world. This is Lake Wales Airport. We are grateful to have you here. The paramedic community is always welcome at Lake Wales. It is a public use airport. There are airplanes, skydivers, helicopters, all kinds of crazy stuff, sometimes even blimps. This airport is magical. It is a special place. It's actually where I grew up. I was born about 6 miles that way, and this has been my home for many, many years. I've flown thousands of hours at this airport, and there's a few things that I'd like to share with you before you fly here so that you can keep the magic alive for all of us, because it's super, super important. So whether you're a returning student or a student from one of our schools elsewhere in the country or around the world, we're grateful that you're here, because you being here means more dollars being spent in Lake Wales, which is actually the whole point of an airport. It's to increase economic impact. And with that said, this is like one of the best places in the world to fly. I've been blessed to fly in many countries, many states. Lake Wales is special. So with that in mind, please look at the board that is posted outside of the Aviator Red shop, inside the Aviator Red shop, at the hangar. They're all over the place. There's places you should fly, places you shouldn't fly, places to avoid. Remember, you're the low man on the totem pole, which means you need to avoid everyone else, including other paramotors for now. This is a training center. We teach lots and lots of students, about 300 a year right here at Lake Wales. It's very important that you don't go up and fly next to them. Don't try to wingtip bump. This is the place for students to fly. So, that in mind, avoid cattle. I will hear about it before you land if there's a problem. I promise you, I have been called by the ATF, by the Sheriff's Department, by the FAA, by the Lake Wales Police Department. I have been contacted by all of these people before people land from flights where they cause problems with animals. Avoid animals. Avoid flying at the approach and takeoff ends of runways. Avoid aircraft. Please just be considerate. Think about the fact that this is a place where so many people rely upon to learn to fly and to get into this incredible family. Also, we have an incredible staff here that relies upon this place to continue working so that they can feed their families. It's a special place to fly, but get up, get out, and fly away. There's a lot of amazing, amazing things to see in this area between sand mines and orange groves. It will blow your mind, but it's not right here at the airport. So get up, take off, fly away, avoid those intersection paths. If you can, please take off at the segmented circle. If you need help getting out there, our team is always available. We have lots of vehicles here. We're happy to help our guests arrive and find new things. We also have demo gear. If you guys have wanted to try a new wing, try a new motor, we have that available to you. But get up, take off, fly away. Second, to the west, just to the northwest side of the airport, is a giant weed farm. I know it's not Colorado, but this is, no longer 2017 or whatever year that was, that it was all illegal everywhere. There's a great big weed farm. It's about 2 million square feet, something ridiculous. And if you fly over, they will freak out. They actually have an in-house SWAT team. I've met with them right here in this room. They thought that we were dropping pollinators or pollination from other strains that would defeat theirs. They're very concerned because there's a lot of money there. So please avoid the weed farm. Additionally, to the northeast, you'll see Buck Tower. It's beautiful. It's the highest point in Peninsula Florida. It's a really cool space. It's a big pink marble tower with a carillon inside, surrounded by gardens, and it's awesome. It's also where they hold a lot of weddings. So please don't fly over the tower. In addition to that, the neighborhood around the tower, to my knowledge right now, the Rockefellers have 6 homes in that neighborhood. It's called Mountain Lake, so you can imagine that there's some pretty exclusive people who have the power to potentially change laws. So we try to avoid flying over that as well. With that said, the rest of the space is pretty open. And if you're an advanced pilot liking to foot drag everything, keep in mind that foot dragging is trespassing. Other than that, please take a few minutes to look over our list of do's and don'ts. They're on the board, they're on our website. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to talk to our instructors. Our instructors are there and they know exactly what's happening in this area. Which property owner is a little annoyed with paramotors right now? Which property owner is fed up with paramotors right now? It's on us to self-regulate. It's on us to make sure that we do the right thing. And our team is here to help support you.
Yep, that's right, Eric. Like he was mentioning before, we've got a great staff here at Aviator that wants to be always doing the right thing in terms of air traffic and self-regulating. So if you come to visit Aviator in Lake Wales and you want to fly from our field, there are some few things we're going to do to make sure you have the best visit that you can and the safest visit as well. As you just saw, we drove the cart down the main road coming into Aviator. Aviator is at the very end of that road, and there are 2 main gates that you can use to get into the airport. You do need a gate code or a key card in order to get through those particular gates. The phone number for gate codes and other airport information will be on the screen. If you reach out to Amanda, our airport manager, by calling the office, you can get that code and be able to bring your gear inside the fence. When coming out to this field to launch, you have to drive through taxiways and then also cross the runways. So in doing that, we want to be very courteous of air traffic. We always yield to manned air traffic and planes. So you want to be always looking left and right, looking out for airplanes that are taxiing or airplanes coming into land.
Lake Wales traffic, ground vehicle crossing runway 0624 at the intersection of 1735, Lake Wales.
Lake Wales traffic, 255, runway 6 on Delta, back passing the outlet, that's runway 6.
Always carry an AV band radio with you so that when you stop, you can listen for radio calls and you can also call yourself across the runways.
Lake Wales traffic, all ground vehicles are clear runways, Lake Wales.
Once you get out to this field, if you notice there are other pilots on this field, we always come and drive and park inside the segmented circle, inside of these cement blocks. As you can see, this is the main parking area. If you see students out here, this is where they will be getting their gear ready, getting all their wings out, and this is where we leave our vehicles so that out in the field where we fly, there's little to no obstacles that students can hit, as well as visiting pilots. When you get here, if there is no one on this field, you are more than welcome to launch and land at any spot in this open field. If you do see that there's a class going on, you may have an instructor come up to you and advise you where to launch and land from. If not, please choose the furthest spot away from our students and fly in a pattern that keeps you away from those brand new pilots. We don't want our students to have to worry about turning away or steering away from experienced pilots, so we ask that those visitors do that for them. Always steer away from the brand new pilots in the air and launch and land in an area where you see that they are not launching and landing from. If you have any further questions about the rules of this airport, feel free to visit the website, cityoflakewales.com/airport. All right, back to you, Eric.
Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a part of the paramotor community. And I hope I'm not being too much of a downer. I'm just trying to be respectful to our team, respectful to our students, and respectful to all the property owners that allow this space to not be overbuilt and crazy, but lots of beautiful cattle fields, orange groves, and old people to fly over. So be kind, have fun, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys very soon.